So we're going to wrap this one up now, and then we'll move it on to the next one. They will come out in 40 minutes sort of talks and shows, due to the way that the nature of the devices that I'm working with. That's how it will be. So here, so the chrysomalis, vital. Yeah, the ram. There is the ram. Look, so important. You see here, and royalty. This, you see his horns here, the ram. Yeah, and you can see the face there, and then you can see the crown. Always a crown. So they're crowning the ram. The ram is wearing the crown. Look, you see, always got the crown. They're always going to have to have the crown, yeah, to symbolise supremacy, supreme royalty, yeah. And then you see, obviously, to what they're working with here is they will always, then you'll see 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3 lions on top of one another. Yep. Harp, musical notes, verses. Yeah. So that's why it is engraved directly hidden there within the royalty, within their royal gate. You're going to see that crown. You're going to see that crown right there. Always going to be there. Yeah. But you'll see a queen is, look, it's 360 degrees, even in a chessboard. You'll see, look, she's moving every single angle because she has no beginning and she has no end. So that's why she's going to move on a checkerboard floor, either white or black squares on a checkerboard floor, because the duality, the dualism, especially from the perspective of a supreme being, yeah, is always going to be, it's always going to just remain as total illusory, yeah. It's always going to be that way. Now the chrysomalis, before I just show that, before I wrap this up. So that negative that we were just speaking about with the hydrogen it's going to be here negative magnetism. Yeah, a negative magnetism, yeah, is in alignment with triggering the centering force of the nave. Once the nave gets triggered, it then conducts the flow of magnetism, either whether it's going to be hot or cold, active or passive. It can control the flame, because see, the flame can be fiery and it needs to be coaxed and controlled. And it's done here, but this is why the axe is there, because you get murdered otherwise if it's not done. You see, if it's not done correctly, you're going to get your head chopped off. It always has to be. It always has to be. The energies themselves, the polarities, have to be mastered and managed. That's why you see here, right? The flying. We're going to go into this. So we're going to end this one here. But you see, the Romans. There is your golden fleece. You see with the red here. The red here. Even psychologically, they would be using this red, this strategy, fleece of kingship. Yeah, right. Because you see, this flying chrysomalis, the flying golden ram. Yeah. Yeah, is a gift from Hermes, but it's coming inwards, yeah, to save Thyrixus, and Helil. But Helil falls. Now Helil falls. Now this is the here, look, falling, and there you see there is the ram, the chrysomalis, right? Now Helil and her brother, they are falling, but they're going to be sacrificed. So they're falling into waters. Helil, yeah, Helil, yeah. And then Helil in Hebrew is Helil ben Jahar, which is the falling of Lucifer, falling from heaven, falling. But then you have your heels. Where are your heels? Your heels are down low. As you fall, if you keep above the waist, you're in the blue. If you fall down below the waist, you start to fall down. You see, Capricorn, this is the knees. So now you are in a fallen state, because what happens now is the matter, you're buried under rubble. You're buried under rubble of matter, but you still demand a return. You still owe a return. You owe a return, you see. But you see, now what happens is in stagnation, that return, you're trying to ignore the return. Try to be in ignorance of the return. So forever you shall stay in falsity for that action. That's how that works. But then you see, she falls, but she falls into the sea of Heel. This is a real place, which is called the Dardanelles. D's, look, Dardanelles. Now check this out. She falls into the Dardanelles. Thyrixus is 4, right? which is, right, frequency is 4, right, which is the sun, which was saved. Now, Thuix was saved, but she fell, right, she fell, right. Now, when I go into the next one, I'm going to explain the fall, right, that video that I showed you at the very beginning, I'm going to explain that fall. I'm going to show it all, right? So I'm going to pause it right here. But before I just finish this board. So Helliel goes and falls, right, into the Dardanelles, a real place, right? Near the Ottoman Empire, I believe it was. Right. That's right. Dardanelles, right. Now, this Dardanelles River, it is 108 feet deep, and its narrowest part is 103. Bam. And it's dangerous. And ships and ports, they get stuck on it. They get stuck there, right? It's a real place. Now, what happens is, Thuix gets saved, but she falls, right? Now, Sophia falls from the 13th, and she falls, right? Now, what happens is here, yeah, Thuix gets saved, yeah? And then it was going to be, and then what happens, that be the lamb gets sacrificed, yeah? With to do with Zeus. Again, see, Jupiter Zeus, right? But then the coat of the lamb then ends up in the grove of Ares. Ares here. He's the god of war, right? Yeah. But and then see that, you see now all of that starts with Nergal. So everything I've been explaining today about and then look at this. See, that is the red. Look, you see how he's going to march to war. He's probably going to give that to the king. He's going to do some real evil behaviour. They're still in control now with this energy, with this I take energy. I take. Yeah, it's still, yeah, fully operational. Yeah, at that particular point. Yeah, so that I wanted to show that and explain how that was actually working, right? So then you see that here. So you see that fall that takes place. The fall takes place, right? But then you have this AM, which is alpha male, right? You're an alpha male when you rise in the AM. Testosterone, you get out into that Christ-like sun. Then that's what gives you that true alpha male. Does that is in alignment with complete alignment with nature, yeah, right. So what I'm going to do there now is I'm going to wrap this up. We'll wrap this up, right, and we'll move it on to the next one. So peace, love, and centeredness.